Some of your relationships are on the brink of evolving in unexpected ways, and your guardian angels are here to discuss one relationship in particular. This involves your remarkable fortune in future events. Someone in your life has been finding it hard to keep you out of their thoughts lately. Despite their efforts, they can't help but daydream, even if they'd rather ignore their feelings. The angels suggest that such a revelation might even amuse you. You've always been modest, and you probably don't realize how someone could develop feelings for you. However, you've underestimated yourself. The truth is, there's more to you than you think, and your words carry significant influence over your loved ones. You might not realize it, but all you need to do is pay attention to your family and friends. Whenever you speak, even if it's not every time, you'll notice that they often turn their heads towards you. Even in a lively conversation, most people who know you are willing to listen to anything you have to say. While this may not seem unusual, it's important to be aware of the influence you hold over others. Otherwise, it will be difficult to understand why anyone would develop feelings for you in the first place. Your guardian angels are sharing this message because this person is tied to your destiny in more ways than one. There are many different paths branching ahead, and the future is not set. However, in many of these paths, this person plays a significant role in your life. Before continuing this message, it's important to be aware of powerful synchronicity signs connected to your journey so far. The universe utilizes these synchronicity signs to convey messages, even if you might dismiss these events as mere coincidences. These synchronicity signs can be found at the end of this message, so it's a good idea to watch the whole video. Now, to the rest of the message. Someone in your life, someone relatively close, is experiencing a crisis due to their feelings about you. In fact, they're outright terrified of how they feel because of the implications. They don't know how to deal with what they're feeling, but they will come around eventually. They're terrified of their feelings for you because they're not accustomed to having romantic feelings for anyone. Fortunately, with a little patience, you can help them come to terms with their emotions. What are your thoughts on entering a romantic relationship? Does the idea excite you? Have you ever been in a romantic relationship before? These are all important questions to consider as the universe is poised to change your life in some surprising ways. Even if you feel unprepared, there's no denying the universal excitement that comes with a romantic relationship. Almost everyone is intrigued by romance at some point, though there are, of course, exceptions. What about in your case? This person is indeed excited about the prospect of being in a relationship, even though they're terrified of their own feelings. They're not accustomed to experiencing such emotions, which is why the butterflies in their stomach are enough to make them nervous. If you're wondering who this person might be, you can probably catch them by how strangely they act around you. However, if you're unable to spot this individual, there's no need to worry. After all, they will eventually come to terms with their feelings. When they do, they are likely to make the first move. If you're feeling unsure about the whole thing, and you aren't comfortable with the idea of a romantic relationship, don't worry. Even if they make the first move, you are free to reject their advances. The cosmos isn't going to place anything on your plate that you cannot handle. No matter what happens, your relationship will deepen, but it doesn't always have to be connected to romance. Even if this person has feelings for you, they will not do anything to break your trust. While they may want to start something with you, they would still prefer to maintain your friendship if you decide to say no. Remember that the universe is always trying to guide you toward the best possible path. Your decisions matter, and depending on these choices, the cosmos will shift accordingly. You are always in control. On the other hand, if you are interested in the prospect of a relationship, then it's important to discuss how this bond will affect you in the future. There's no denying that this person has your best interests at heart, so you are undoubtedly in good hands. While they may have little experience in romantic endeavors, it's a learning experience for both of you. This person is not just someone who can offer a romantic partnership. They're known to be a go-getter in life, which means they are likely to climb the career ladder quicker than most. The two of you will act as opposites in that your strengths cover their weaknesses, and vice versa. It will be an incredible experience, but it is not without its fair share of challenges. This person is strong-willed and determined, and at one point or another, if you're willing to compromise, it will lead to happiness and prosperity down the road. Of course, this will only happen if you are willing to give it a try. If you're unsure and would prefer to wait things out, this person is fine with a platonic relationship. However, know that this opportunity will not always be there. You cannot expect someone who has strong feelings for you to wait indefinitely. Your guardian angels urge you to be open-minded and patient with this person. Since they are still getting used to the idea of having feelings for you, they may act out of character, which could lead to some misunderstandings. However, since you are already well aware of their feelings thanks to this message, it will be easier to handle. Now, let's delve into the synchronicity signs connected to your journey. Start with white sand. White sand is found on certain isolated beaches and symbolizes infinite potential. Each grain of sand is impossible to count, mirroring the potential of your relationship with this individual. The white color represents purity, reflecting their lack of experience in romantic relationships. White sand also symbolizes luck and good fortune. Another synchronicity sign involves the number pattern 555, often considered an angelic pattern. Such a pattern precedes your luckiest moments in life. Pay close attention to these synchronicity signs, as they will help you open yourself up to the many blessings of the universe. I want to end with a prayer for you, Lord. I pray for them, for the weight of unexpected emotions they bear. Help them navigate the uncharted waters of their heart, where fear and excitement collide. Grant them the wisdom to discern their path amidst the swirling uncertainties, and the courage to embrace the journey ahead, whether it leads to romance or friendship. Guide them through the challenges and blessings that lie ahead, knowing that your divine hand is always upon them. Amen. Your guardian angels depart with these words. Remember that new relationships will come with their fair share of challenges. So long as you are confident in yourself and are willing to be patient and understanding, everything will be okay. The universe will always be on your side. Type 111 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day.